Welcome, welcome everyone. I don't know, you'll all see we are working on the rebranding of all the weekly calls for you. So next week you will see a new look to all the calls. But basically, we are now talking about ignite your business through. And on Mondays, we ignite our business through accountability and, success. So I'm excited to bring on the new branding in the new year. So every call in the week, you'll see it says ignite your business through automation, which is automation and what, Noel? Automation and
Marketing.
Automation and marketing. So every call is now called ignite your business. So I won't be saying victory in biz, accountability and success call anymore. Now it will be ignite your business through goal setting and accountability, right? Which is what we do here on Mondays in this call. Hello, Chris. So nice to see you. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tracy. So I'm in California. It's good to be here. Chris, I will be contacting you, I promise. It's been a whirlwind since we got here, as it always is. Plus, Rob was sick, and then I was sick, and now Levi's sick. So we're just all getting through all that, passing it around the household. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Here we are for the last accountability and success call in 2024, which is exciting. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. At the same time, Barbara, I might be a little premature with the announcement here, but Barbara is stepping into a new role here at Achieve, taking over our podcasting division. Well, not taking it over, but working with Mammy and Eric closely in that. So we're very excited about that. So congratulations, Barbara. We can't wait. Well, here we are. And as we do every week on this call, we do a little bit of accountability, and we do that by setting our number one goal for the week. However, it is the last week of the year, and I know I did this in the last call, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to say today, I want you to share your big picture goal for 2025, right? So think about that for a second. Your big picture goal for 2025. Hello, Corey. Welcome. Good to see you. So every week here, we share our number one goal for the week, as it is the last week of the year. I'm going to get started with, why don't Val, you go first. So tell us about what is your big picture goal for 2025? What does that look like?
My big picture goal is to complete an app that I've been wanting to build for years. I have lots of research done. I have a nonprofit, so I have all these grant agencies in front of me. I've got a contract with the other business that's going to work with me. So I'm doing a little bit less A5, but I'm sure doing a lot towards the other goal. And I can see it, I can feel it, and I can hardly wait to share it with all of you.
Can't wait to hear that news. That's fantastic. Thank you, Val. And I just want to welcome Shannon. Shannon, so good to see you.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So great to see you.
So Shannon's back. She was with us for a while, and now she's back. You're now a new member, Shannon. So welcome. We're so happy to have you here this morning. Just so you know, you just joined us today. We're sharing our big picture goal for 2025 here on this call. So Kathy, what would you like to share with us this morning?
I've been working on this for the past week. Like, what does 2025 look like? And I've really, for the big picture goal for 25 is to run my business like a business. So I need to slow down for a moment and get it reorganized, and so that I can scale. It's not to achieve my other goals. I'm not going to be able to go at this pace. And so working with Fabienne, virtual assistant, and we're just getting a plan together for what things do I need to get organized so I can run it like a business, so I can scale my business. So
I love that for you, Kathy. That's wonderful. Yes. You know, sometimes we just have to take a step back and reassess everything and see where we can save time, right?
Yeah, I've been so blessed to grow so good, so fast, but it's like, okay, stop.
Yeah, if all the processes aren't in place the way they should be, the growth is going to get stunted, or it's going to get ahead of you, and you're going to run into some serious issues. So thanks for sharing that, Kathy. That's wonderful. Lynn.
Hi, Vanessa. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody.
Good to see you too.
My biggest goal this year is having an on-site retreat to close more sales. So it's sort of been a big dream of mine to do this at some point. And I attended Jen Loving's retreat last July after being at Achieve in June. And it was so well done. It is my model on how to do that. So that's, I've
Wonderful.
put the budget together. I've already put the content. It's all just a matter of the timing.
Yes, yes. And I have to say, a goal for me this year is to go to Jen Loving's retreat. It looks amazing. And I really just wanted to know more about what she's doing there. So I can also, but I know it's excellent. So I'm glad you mentioned that. And yeah, you know, retreats are wonderful. I know Leela also has retreats all the time. I had a few years ago. It's been a while since I've done one, but also excited to hopefully implement that back into my business again. So thanks for bringing that up, Lynn. Leela, you're up next, honey.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays, everybody. Lynn, I would love to know what your retreat's all about. That'd be kind of cool if you share in the chat. No pressure. But yeah, my big goal is $1 million a year. And I'm doing that through stepping up my leadership here in Achieve and with Jen Loving as well. And I'm joining more networking groups and in-person stuff this year. That's like I guess the way I'm going to do it. I really love being around everybody so much. And that's my goal, is to be around more humans in person more often and make $1 million.
Yes, and I neglected to mention, Leela just stepped back into alpha role and Achieve. So we are super excited about that. Well, me, of course, you know, I just love you, girl. So I'm so excited that we're going to be working closer again. So that's fantastic. Cynthia, Serena.
Hey, Vanessa, happy holidays to all of you guys. And I hope that you're having a wonderful season. And we are very excited. We're working with Emmy Award winning director and producer, and we're going to change our course into animation for young children. So we're getting it out there. We're going to do a GoFundMe because it's going to cost a lot of money, but we're getting it out there and we're getting our video ready for that. And I'm just hoping that it will have a positive impact on tons of children to have a better life.
I know you will. And that's wonderful. I did not know you are doing that. So that's super exciting.
Really, really excited. We just feel very honored to have this connection, and you never know where life is going to take things. So we're excited.
You don't. Fantastic. That's going to be super, super fun. Lots of money, yes, when it comes to film production and animation. But I'm sure that's
surprising how expensive animation is. I was like, ay.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. But congratulations, Serena. That's wonderful. Mary Beth, I don't know if you can come on camera. If not, you can just chat with us if you're there. We can come back to Mary Beth. Let's go to Mac. Mac, why don't you share with us?
Well, this year is going to hold more growth tied into the veterans chapter. I've had a lot of contacts sent my way, some very powerful people, and I'm focusing. I've been talking with Mamie about a podcast. I guess that'll include Barbara now. Barbara, my contact information's in the chat. But I'm just looking at continuing on with that.
Fantastic. Love that, Mac, and very excited about seeing the growth of the veterans division as we go along. Jill, Ms. Lublin.
Hello, everyone, and happy holidays to all. I am excited to, for 2025 in particular, stay with my virtual events, which are going very well, and add in. So I'm gonna do them quarterly and then add in one live Media Mastery Intensive and add in one live publicity crash course. So that's exciting, and that'll be new. And of course, continue my kindness circles virtually, which would be great. And my intention is to find a wonderful sponsor for them to just even go bigger and bigger now.
Fantastic. Love that, Jill. And always good to add new systems and new things to our businesses as the new year starts. So fantastic. Oliver, are you there? You want to chat with us and tell us about your 2025 big picture goal?
Okay, so there's a lot going on. First of all, to get over whatever illness I got from Vanessa. So yeah, yeah, I know it's going around, and then boy, this one really kicked my behind for over a week, and I'm still getting over it. So thankfully, I'm over the worst of it. So get over that. That's my number one goal. But for the end of this year, that is for 2025. As a lot of you know, I've been working on in some inventions, and one which is patent pending right now. And as a lot of you know, Jim Disser, who's one of our fellow members, and he was a godsend because yeah, he understands a lot of this. He's an engineer and understands a lot of what goes on with that. So a lot of that will be taking my attention, and so therefore to launch that, I mean officially launch it, that is, and then with the full patent and everything. And so yes, many believe that there's a lot of potential there. So along with
Fantastic.
irons in the fire.
Oliver. Yes. No, I love your invention. I think it's amazing and looking forward to seeing how that spreads like wildfire. Fantastic. Thank you, Oliver. Let's see who's next. Chris, I want to welcome you. So Chris is here for the first time this morning, Chris Lipper. He's also a new member. Chris, what does your 2025 big picture goal look like? And also feel free to take just a couple seconds to introduce yourself to everybody.
All right, thanks. Happy New Year, happy holidays, everybody. Chris Lipper on the bus, Small Business Owner Coaching. I'm in San Diego. Don't hate me, but we have perfect weather all the time, except this week for some reason. And we coach small business owners. We feature mastermind groups, and we have a number of other things, including virtual trade shows. But I've been giving a lot of talks on this topic, so I have it all written out. And what I recommend everybody does is send yourself an email dated a year from now with your goals in there. And then they come true kind of thing. And I can talk more about that privately if you want. But our goals are 20 new members, 4 licensees, finish these 2 books, do 5 trade shows this year. So 1 specialized show, not just our normal quarterly shows. I'd like to move to a new home, have a new woman in my life, and be at a next level with pickleball. So I want to start doing 5-0 tournaments and see where that goes.
Yay! Thank you for sharing all that. Yes, Chris, and we're certainly excited to collaborate with you. Chris has got some amazing things going on. So if you want to know more about what he's doing, please schedule a time to chat with him. We're looking forward to seeing what wonderful things we can all do together. So that's wonderful. Noelle, you're up next.
We'll see if my internet stays connected very well. My goal for next year is just to expand my library of video courses for automating your business.
Yes. Great goal. And we all need that. So bring it on. Thank you, Noelle. Mary Beth, I see you were able to join us.
Hello, I have been here. I hope you all didn't feel disregarded. I'll be on camera next time. It's great to hear what everyone's up to. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm Mary Beth Taylor. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I am the Marriage Resurrection Coach. And my goal for 2025 is to roll out my program, Resurrect Your Marriage in 90 Days or Less, and turn my business into the 6-figure income business that I've been dreaming about. And 2025 is it.
Bring it on, girlfriend. Love it. Thank you, Mary Beth.
Thank you.
Michelle, welcome. Good to see you this morning or afternoon or whatever, where you are.
Hi, I'm in Colorado. Not in Greece this time.
Good, good.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Vanessa, for doing this. Okay, so I have 3 goals. One is to create more awareness about my affordable web design offerings through public speaking. I have a keynote talk I put together, but I haven't learned it, so I just haven't done it. So I'm going to do more of that. Reach out to strategic alliances to create more referral networks. Add additional services to my business to increase my residual income. And then lastly, I'm going to offer a paid membership level to my meetup group here in Boulder.
Yes, lots of amazing stuff. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Love it.
Thank you.
All right, Corey, I believe this is your first time on this call as well. So please do introduce yourself and then let us know what's your big picture goal for 2025.
Yeah, good morning or good afternoon, everybody. I'm Corey Sanchez. I am here because I am the Director of Community Relations with Financial Literacy First, which is a nonprofit teaching basic personal finance to middle school, high school, and providing scholarships for students to be able to continue their education. I assume everybody here probably is in the same boat. We didn't learn enough about how to handle money when we were kids, which has made adult life a unique challenge, right? But our goal this year is to find 4 new schools as well as 4 new businesses in order to offer our program, hopefully for free, to be able to expand our reach and that education. And at the same time, we are looking to generate $100,000 in donations, doubling what we did last year. That'll be the first time that we'll hit 6 figures, so that we can continue offering those courses either at a discount or free for schools and companies.
Love it. Thank you so much, Corey. And Serena, you and Liz should probably chat with Corey, I would imagine, if you haven't yet.
Oh, we have.
Okay, good. Synergy there. Fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Corey, and thanks for being here. Tracy, my darling, good to see you.
Hey everybody, happy Monday. My name is Tracy Eleftheriadis, and I'm located in Pueblo, Colorado. And I help business owners learn how to calm their nervous system so that they can grow their business faster without stress. And I have been running the Connect and Collaborate chapter here in Pueblo. But in addition to networking with people live like that and continuing doing that this year, looking at next year, like the big picture, the big audacious goal for me, which is something else that I did last year that I'm going to continue working with this year, is just to really put myself out there as a speaker. So I want to do at least 4 paid speaking engagements this year. In addition to, I'm not sure who mentioned Greece earlier, but last year I planned a retreat in Greece. This time for Greece this summer, I'm just going to Greece. I'll be there, like just chilling and of course working from there. And I have some other things too, but just really excited to connect with all of you again. I missed you.
Yay! Well,
Tracy, I have to tell you where to go in Greece.
Awesome. Well, you two chat later. Fantastic. Yes. Enjoy. Thanks, Tracy. All right. Shannon, why don't you also take a second to introduce yourself, seeing as it's your first time here, and then let us know what your big audacious goal is for 2025.
Awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. And you guys always attract amazing people. I'm just like thrilled to see a few familiar faces. Shannon Procyse with the Business Acceleration Network, also focused on or helping Central Florida recovery schools for high school students that are dealing with addiction. And so my big audacious goal is I've been working the last 3 months and just hired a COO who is an absolute rock star, been in business over 10 years and So really implementing some new ways of thinking and doing business, and our goal is to do over 1 million. So Leela, we'll have to collaborate on that. We do quarterly live events. We do tons of virtual events. Also do a retreat, so a couple times a year. And then on a personal level, I'm doing a whole rebranding and intend on getting my website. And then with the recovery school, I got a laundry list. Is that okay? I'm gonna be writing the email like Chris said. With the recovery school, helping them attract over 500,000 so that they can impact, more students this year and have a safe place to learn.
Love that, Shannon. Thank you so much. And I believe Shannon will also be running our speed networking at the Fabric conference. So I'm super excited to see how that all works. I have no idea. Phyllis has been raving about it. So I'm super excited to see it in action. That's going to be super fun. Thank you, Shannon. Barbara, last but not least, my darling.
Hello. And Miss Queen Vanessa, yeah, you kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit at the beginning, which is good because I'm so excited about it. I'm like a kid in a candy store to get to work with Achieve and be part of the Achieve TV. My whole big thing goal for 2025 is really to uplift what I have a platform called the Diamond Factor Network, which I coach, I help, I produce, I do the whole thing to have your branding show come alive. Everybody here, I'm just going to put it out there, should have their own commercial for their business. It doesn't have to be McDonald's and just Popeyes and everybody else. Everybody should be out there because you're all empires of your own. You have empires here. People need to know that. So I'm going to be here 2025, working with Achieve, working with my own platform. Together, partnership is what you call the gem. And just getting everybody to understand what to bring to the table and to get you elevated to that next level when it comes to video, TV, and podcast. Thank you, Vanessa.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for sharing. So did everybody get a chance to share their 2025 goal? I think I didn't miss anyone today. We're good. All right. So we have just a few minutes left here, about 6 minutes. And today I wanted to just end our call by talking a little bit about being a foremost industry thought leader in 2025 and some of the processes that you can use to help you stand out in the crowd, because we all know with the age in AI, all the social media, all the online things, how do we actually represent ourselves as thought leaders in our industry? And so, those of you who did my Show Up program know that I talked about your funnel, your sales funnel in there. And when I talk about a sales funnel, I'm not talking about your landing pages that leads from product to product to product. I actually talk about that's your product funnel. Your sales funnel should have 3 levels. And so I'm gonna talk about that now for a second. And also, what is your top of funnel strategy for bringing in new people into your world, right? The rookie way of thinking is, oh yes, I'm going to put reels on Instagram, or I'm going to do YouTube shorts, but we're not rookies, right? So here is a strategy for you that's more advanced and that's going to represent you as a professional in your industry very well. So you're going to, instead of doing reels, and you can do those, absolutely, don't get me wrong, it's a good thing to do those, but that shouldn't be your only strategy. Okay, so what I want you to ask yourself is, number 1, what are the topics that I can talk about across platforms that will attract attention of people who don't know me? Okay, not just one platform, across all platforms. Then you're going to ask yourself, how often will I weave this kind of content into my strategy? All right. So your top of funnel content can be organic social media, lead magnet ads, brand building ads, podcast guesting, guest articles, maybe speaking on stage, right? So these are all great ways to get your industry leading information out there. It's not about trying to go viral on one platform anymore. Okay, that used to be a strategy. It's really not a strategy anymore. So this is about understanding that your ideal buyer is everywhere and that you need to continually get in front of those people who are not in your current ecosystem. And how do we do that? Okay, we no longer think about building just one platform. We used to say, okay, I'm going to focus on Facebook, or I'm going to focus on LinkedIn, or I'm going to focus on TikTok. You have to now think multiple platforms. Okay, so instead, I want you to build a content strategy that takes into consideration the platforms that are best practices, but also generally speaking, being platform agnostic. So you're not just focusing on one platform. So switch from I'm going all in on Facebook or all in on LinkedIn to I'm committed to creating content that attracts new people in my ecosystem, right, on across all platforms. So that's top of funnel. Now let's talk about middle of funnel, right? Too many people jump right from bringing someone new into their ecosystem and to just sell them immediately. Okay, so the thing is, there's never been a season in business for me in my adult lifetime where nurture is more important than now. So now is the time you need to really nurture those people that you connect with. Who would agree, right? Nurture, 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 nurture. We're seeing people sign up for launches, follow on social, listen to 10 podcasts, and watch 3 YouTube videos, read 15 emails, and then get on a call. So it's not anymore connect, get on a call. You need multiple touches with people now. It's not 7 or 11 or 12 anymore. It's upwards of 21 touches now in order to make a sale, especially if it's through social media, right? In person, or talking on stage, speaking on stage, you can still cut that down. But if we're talking about outreach on social media, outreach through emails on a virtual level, we're talking 21 plus touches, right? So sorry, you guys. This means that you have to be willing to create content without immediate feedback that gives you the sweet dopamine rush that you crave. Because for a while there, we wanted to just get as many likes as possible, as many follows as possible, go viral. But now that's not the deal anymore. So it's important to note that in your middle of funnel section, there should be overlap between your marketing and your sales. Your marketing should keep you top of mind for your ideal customer. And then, so like I said, 21 touch points on average. So the touch points doesn't necessarily have to be before you speak to people, right? Those touch points can happen in between your conversation with them and closing them also. So think about that. A lot of times we will have that discovery call or that initial call with someone, and then we'll only connect with them once or twice after that. And then if they don't close, you kind of forget about them. That is the biggest mistake you can make. And I've learned that in the last couple of years more than anything. The follow-up after your initial call or conversation with that person, that's really where the most important part of that relationship is going to happen, right? So there's a few key decisions that you need to make in this middle of funnel section, right? So number one is, what long form platforms will I use to create content that nurtures my audience? So whether it be podcasting, YouTube, live streams, emails, blogs, you can pick 1 to 2 options. You don't have to do them all, but you want to make sure there's consistent quality content out there so people can keep digesting and consuming the information that you're putting out. So that's one. The next decision could be around what happens when someone comes into your ecosystem. Will this be different? This will be different for each business, but basically you need to decide where marketing passes the baton over to sales, right? Where do you stop marketing and where do you start selling? Okay. And then number 3, what does qualified look like to you? And this is important because, guys, I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm lucky because most of the leads that come to me are already qualified because they're referred by you. Okay. So they're already qualified leads, but I can't tell you how many hours I've wasted on calls with people that really aren't the right people for us at Achieve, right? So before you spend all that time on calls, because that can be very frustrating, you want to make sure you have those people qualified. So you want to determine what qualified looks like to you and have a clear path for your people to get to your conversations or your calls that you are having. Okay. Is that helpful to everybody? Okay, so really what I just wanted to say today to like kind of bring that all together is know how you're bringing people in and how you're nurturing them, because that is going to set you apart. That is going to set you up as an industry leader, as that foremost thought leader in your industry. And then, you know, we're still making consistent sales here at Achieve also, and people are still buying, even though, you know, there's such congestion in the market and there's so many touches needed. But they have to be in your ecosystem a lot longer now to be able to close them. So my main message, I guess, here for you this morning is don't give up. Don't stop after the 7th outreach or the 10th outreach or even the 19th outreach, right? You need to keep reminding people who you are, what you do, stay front of mind. So, you know, put out your podcast episodes that you guested on, and you can send them out multiple times via different platforms, right? Your articles that you're writing or your emails that you're writing. An Instagram post can be a LinkedIn post, can become an email, right? So repurpose your information, but do share your best information, you guys. That's how you get people into your funnel, and that's how you end up closing them. So make a plan for 2025. Make a list of your best pieces of content, and then decide how are you going to disperse it across multiple platforms to be able to get those 21 plus touches with people. All right. Any questions before I let you go? Yes, Chris.
So the 21 touches, that's a lot, right? It used to be 7, as you pointed out, then became, I think, 12 or whatever, and the marketing gurus tell us what it is. Does it have to be us that does it? Like you and I both have members organization. Can the members be part of that equation where they're doing the touches for us?
Absolutely. Your sales team, whatever that looks like, people who are in your funnel, in your circle, can all be part of that. Like, for instance, Chris, here at Achieve, and you might know this because you kind of just went through the process, you inevitably talk to more than one Achieve member before we close most of our members, right?
Yeah,
So,
Tracy gets all the credit. She closed.
right. So Tracy might have sent you to Phyllis, and Phyllis sent you to me. So by the time you joined us, you've already spoken to 3 members, right? So yes, to answer your question, absolutely. People in your network is part of that, part of those touches, as long as they are advocating for you, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for being here today, you guys, and Happy New Year, everyone. I can't wait to see what 2025 holds for all of us. Have a wonderful holiday week. I know the New Year's is coming. Have fun, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye, everyone.